Alright guys, so I'm going to let this little snippet right here play for a few seconds. And if you're not convinced to play, download, or buy Code Vein yet here in 2021, I'm going to say that there's honestly probably something wrong with you. But anyway, gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tenek127 and welcome back to another video. And man, this is one I've been wanting to revisit for a while. And I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of avoided this because I've been, just stalling on this, hoping that the game would get more content, or just some updates would drizzle out over the past couple years, and we really didn't get too much of anything. But anyway, guys, what I'm here to talk about is Code Vein in 2021, and should you play it, is it worth looking at, and anything like that. Now, disclaimer, Code Vein did get some DLC, a solid 3 expansions, but these expansions really just added a small dungeon and a boss, which, don't get me wrong, gave you, all new weapons and different and different gear sets and stuff, to grind towards, to, upgrade and stuff like that. But we didn't get like any fat expansion content with Code Vein, and that was the only thing that kind of bugs me with this game a little bit, and that's kind of what I was holding off, waiting for, and hoping to happen before I went ahead and made this video, because I was actually going to do this video in 2020, but I was like, you know what, nah, let's hold off, because Code Vein is, I'm not going to say it's the most popular Souls-like title. Now, if you can't tell from looking at this game, it's a Souls-like title with anime flair to it. That's the best way to describe Code Vein. I actually did sponsored content for Bandai Namco for this game back in 2019, and this was the first sponsored thing I had ever done for Bandai Namco. I even made a video coming at IGN because I really couldn't stand the review that they made on this game, for those who actually remember that. But I really enjoyed Code Vein. I love this game. It's one of my favorite Souls-like titles. I actually play this more than I currently play Dark Souls 3, and I'm currently waiting for Elden Ring. But this game, it really stole my heart, and I was just pretty disappointed that it didn't get more expansion like content to it. I was hoping for a new story or anything. I didn't even want a sequel. Now, don't get me wrong, if they make a sequel to it, I will be in love. But this game has so much customization, so much replayability, and the awesome anime flair to it just makes it even more worth it. It's a really fun game, awesome game, and the builds you can make here, second to none. I will honestly say the build variety in this game, I'm not going to say it's more than Dark Souls, but the amount of different battle tactics you can use in this game is definitely hands down comparable to Dark Souls. And I will say that you can build anything from like casters, long range users. There's even like gun blades in here and stuff like that. The weapon variety in here is nuts. One hand swords, two hand swords. For people who like, more dex type builds, strength type builds, magic, support, anything you want to do can be done in this game. There is a build for, or there is a play style for, and there's even crazy builds where you can combine all of the above, and I've seen people do it, and you can do wild things in here, like one shot some of the hardest bosses on some of the highest new games. And it does have the new game plus feature in it as well, and the difficulty just climbs and climbs higher, just like the way it does in the Dark Souls series. Now, the story of Code Vein, it's not as in depth as a Dark Souls game. Like the pieces of lore aren't as hidden in the world and stuff like that. Code Vein is a lot more upfront, and I'm not going to lie, a lot more linear. But it's still, a really awesome experience. Like, in Code Vein, there really aren't too many instances where you're having a hard time figuring out where to go next. The game pretty much, gives you all the answers and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. When you get to these areas, they're going to be very challenging. Especially, if you've played any type of Souls game or anything like that, you pretty much know what to expect here. But I will say, the straightforward path in the game is pretty linear. Once you complete an area, you're 90% of the time you know where you're going to go next. There's only, I think, 2 areas or, you know, 2 different instances where I actually got stuck. And mind you, this was on my first playthrough of the game that I did back in 2019. But Code Vein, you know, is a really amazing game. Great customization, an amazing soundtrack. Hot waifus, as you guys can see, or, you know, husbandos, if that's your kind of thing. Whether, you know, male, female, whatever. But, you know, this game just, it offers a lot. And honestly, right now, it's free on Xbox Game Pass. So if you haven't played it yet, I would definitely say check it out. Is it worth buying? In my opinion, yes. The only gripe I have, like I said, and me personally, you know, I made sure to ask the developers, you know, for the Ultimate Edition when I went for mine, for the biggest one that came with the expansions. The DLCs are just a little underwhelming and disappointing. Now, granted, like I said, they do give you new content to run. You know, they give you new dungeons, new boss battles, and stuff like that, new weapons and everything. But you just out of, you know, a game that's, you know, that's looking like a Souls game, you would expect the DLC just to give a little bit more, and that's the only thing, you know, that really bothered me about this game. I know, you know, I've harped on that a decent amount in this video, but I just want to make that point clear. That's really the only thing I found disappointing. But the combat, second to none. The particle effects are awesome, and the only other thing that may annoy people is, especially if you're playing on a next-gen console, be a little patient with it, because especially during co-op instances and stuff, you're going to load way faster than your partner. So you may find yourself when you're summoning people standing around for a few extra seconds. But other than that, guys, Code Vein is amazing. And if you haven't played it in 2021 yet, I would highly suggest that you do. But anyway, guys, if you all enjoyed today's video, smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out. Take care.